going on? I'm Joe.
And I'm Patrick.
We're half of Fall Out Boy.
And you're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Kerrang podcast, day 3 at Reading. Here I'm with Joe and Patrick from Fall Out Boy. How's the Reading and Leeds weekend been treating you?
Excellent. Yeah, we did Leeds, which was a very pleasant surprise. I mean, like, I don't know, to be so high on the bill and to have so many people care, it's just like, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, man, you go away for like 4 years, and that's a really long time in the music world. It's like 40 years. And
might as well be 40 years, yeah.
You know, you got to quantify it. It's like a version of dog years. And then, we haven't played the UK a lot this year. We just did like that one small show. That's pretty much it. And then we're back here. We're playing this big festival. We're high up in the billing. We're sitting backstage, and we're like, oh, this might not be good. And then you can hear them chanting our name. Like, you hear, like, it's loud. And we're like, wow, man, people actually care. And that's incredibly humbling.
How do you prepare a Fall Out Boy set list for a festival like this?
Man,
short and sweet, man.
Yeah, short and sweet, but it's tough because like now we're in a place where, you know, you go, okay, we want to play the songs that people know, but then the songs that they're gonna like react to, and like, you know, it's also kind of a primer for Fall Out Boy. Not everyone will know who we are, so like, you know,
a lot of new fans, a lot of younger fans.
So you keep trying, you keep looking at everything, but before the end of it, you go, shoot, what do we cut? Like that was the big problem for us, was trying to figure out, like, you know, we're gonna cut some songs that we want to play. You know?
Very good problem to have. Yeah, but we're sitting there like, shit, man, we can't cut that, but we gotta cut something, you know?
Yeah. Take us through the 15 minutes before you play. How do you limber up? Do you panic?
We have to limber up now, man. We're like actually aging to the point where our bones aren't as great as they used to be. So, I mean, this dude will do stretches, and obviously you go through it in pretty like serious vocal warm up. I do a shorter.
I'm a professional now.
He's a pro. He's a prop playing. And I do a short vocal warm up and stretch. And everyone stretches. Everyone's old, man.
A lot of stretches.
All freaky, man.
What I was just reading is that we're wasting our time because we should be stretching after
the show. I know.
Whatever. But then we do it anyway.
So when you're doing your vocal warm ups, do you have a specific regimen, or is it just sing along to stuff?
I have a very specific regimen. So for the longest time I just kind of punk rocked it, and I'm like, oh, I'll fucking figure it out. You know, that was my take. It was like, I didn't want to be a properly taught musician, right? So I wanted to learn everything myself and figure it out. It's kind of a bad idea with the voice. That was a very bad move. And so I finally started seeing vocal coach. She's like an opera singer, and so I have basically this like opera warm up that I do, and it's a lot of trills and funny noises that come out of your mouth and that kind of stuff. It's great.
Yeah. What's your favorite opera to sing along to?
What's my favorite? What? I'm not singing opera per se. It's just like she's teaching me to sing opera. But when I would just kind of sing to warm up, I would do my standard would be Nat King Cole, On the Street Where You Live.
Right.
I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live.
The best song about stalking ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Great stalking song.
Super creepy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what are you going to do after you play?
I'm outside your house, and I'm watching you,
and I'm making a blog about how you're going to poo. Anyway.
Made a doll out of all of your hair you discarded.
I'm wearing your clothes. So what are you going to do after the show? Are you going to wind down after the big
You're going to find someone's discarded clothes to wear. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Honestly, so one of the things as a singer, you know, I try to take really good care of myself and care of my voice, but this is the last day, so I can have a drink. I can have a proper drink tonight. So
you have a Hawaiian punch.
I'll have a sparkling cider. No, I don't know. I'll probably have a nice drink.
I'm gonna scrub my dirty buns, man. Right? Gross. I need a shower.
So you're gonna be hosed down in the car park.
Yeah, someone's gonna hose me down like an elephant. Right? It's gonna be horrifying. It's gonna be horrifying. Yeah. Gonna make loud, drunkish noises.
So do you have any plans to come and do a full UK tour?
We don't have any formal plans yet, but we're talking about right now. It's definitely something on our agenda. I mean, this whole record cycle, whatever you call it, has been.
That's what you call it.
That is what you call it, I believe.
Yeah.
Has been just such a surprise. We didn't expect
industry term.
There's some lingo.
Cycle.
We didn't know that we would get this kind of reaction. So the demands are kind of. It's a good problem to have, but it's kind of crazy. It's kind of daunting to be like, you know, I don't know. We just like we're getting offers from all over the world that I just never would have expected.
No, we're selling more all over the world.
No, I'm just saying that, like, you know, it's like, hey, do you want to play a show in blank? I can't even say because I don't want to like bum anybody out if they're living in if they live in blank. And we end up
you don't want to bum out those people in blank.
Yeah, I know.
But no, the UK is like always like near and dear to our hearts. It's a place that's always like really embraced us, always cared about us and helped us build our career. And I think people think because we haven't
become a second home.
It's a second home, and like people think because we haven't done a proper UK tour yet that we don't want to or that we don't care. We want to and we care. We want to do it right. So that's all. It's all about planning. You know, I mean, it takes a surprising amount of planning. We can't just be like, we're Fallout Boy and we want to be here now.
We would like to play now. You know what? This is actually one of my favorite. This always makes me happy. We were doing the signing, and twice, girls came up to me and went, "You're American?" And I was like, "Awesome! That makes me feel happy." Because, like, I don't know, we've been.
What do you think they are?
They thought I was a local, but it's just great because
a local Canadian.
I don't look it, but I don't know. Like, it's nice to. Actually, that's not true. A cab driver told me I looked British one time in New York, and I was like, how does one look? How does one look British? I don't know. Anyway,
Carrying a
I had a like a yeah.
I can't eat my scone.
Cool. So how do you in summary, how do you summarize the Reading Leeds weekend in a couple of words each?
70,000 people or whatever. That was smart.
Dirty, hot, and fun, or sometimes dirty, cold, and fun.
Sweat, mud.
Hawaiian punch.
Fun.
My nerves are like, I think that every time it's going to
With a Z, not a BS.
like, you know, like, oh, this is
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us on the Kerrang podcast.
Of course. Good to see you. Thank you, dude.